Hey guys, Moustache here. I'm back with more Image Comics character discussion. We've done quite a few of these videos in the past, so be sure to check them out to make sure your character hasn't been featured in a list already. I know how excited you are for me to list 6 more Image Comics characters. That's 5 and an honorable mention. So let's get right into my list for hypothetical Invincible vs. Image Comics DLC fighters. Starting with number 5. Chapel. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Chapel killed Spawn. He was forced to kill Al Simmons by Jason Wynn. I've recommended Redeemer as a previous spot in these videos, but make way because Chapel is very intricately tied to the story. Spawn is actually the one who disfigured him on a later encounter, leaving him looking the way he does. It's a skin graft, and it can't look any better than it does. This character finds his home on the team Youngblood, Rob Liefeld's amazing Image Comics series. Leave a like and subscribe if you're a fan of Chapel. You'll hear a little more on him later, actually. Number 4. Union. Omen of Virginia, aka Union, is an alien warrior. His powers are sourced from a symbiotic justice stone on his chest. He's from the Stormwatch comics, and he's another character who's more than strong enough to fight with Viltrumites and battle the likes of Omni-Man. Not that he ever has in the comics, but it would be cool. And when we could see it happen through an official means via Invincible Versus. He's similar to Supreme and Wildstar, characters I've recommended for this game in the past. But his difference is stick fighting. It's a race to see who will make it into a fighting game first, Union in this game, or Cosmic Daredevil and Marvel Tokon Fighters. Number 3. SuperPatriot. A character who hails from the Savage Dragon mythos. John Quincy Armstrong, leader of the Freak Force. He has a long history as he appeared in Youngblood Strike File and Alan Moore's run of Supreme. SuperPatriot has been a solid part of most of, if not all of the Kirkman universe. Just in the background, he's participated in the Invincible War, and he went to the funeral of the Guardians of the Globe. We need the father of liberty and justice in Invincible Versus. No, I'm not speaking in analog. Those are his actual daughters, one of which, Liberty, was apparently R-worded repeatedly by Martians. And I have to mention this because it's not just any Martian. It's not just a random Martian, it's an official crossover with Mars Attacks, the cult classic sci-fi film. Yeah, what the actual fuck were they thinking back then? I swear to God, guys, this one gave me a crisis of faith. But let's take a look at the roster of characters that appear in this comic. I think it's safe to say, if they were a part of this, they aren't going to become playable in Invincible Versus anytime soon. I think I just figured out why none of them are in Invincible Versus already. This Mars Attack thing, this isn't exactly hidden information. I was shocked when I saw the R word on SuperPatriot's Wikipedia page, and it didn't stand for racist. Yeah, don't add him. Never mind. Number 2. She-Dragon. A character obviously from the Savage Dragon mythos as well. Amy Belcher, who is actually inspired by Amy Rose, down to having the same name and sometimes desiring romantic moments with the main character, Savage Dragon. And in this context, of course, assume Savage Dragon is on the roster, having brought him up for discussion before and all. I think She-Dragon would play a lot like him, but a lot like Chun-Li too, another one of her main inspirations. A character who's actually inspired by fighting game characters deserves consideration to be a playable character in this game. She'll hurl large rocks at you and kick you, of course. Not sure for a finisher. I haven't even watched the Savage Dragon cartoon yet. Leave a comment down below if you have a good finisher idea for She-Dragon, and be sure to subscribe. Honorable mention. Battlestone. Leader of the Image Comics superhero team, Brigade. An offshoot of the survivors of Youngblood, so of course he's created by Rob Liefeld. Unlike Youngblood, they are hunted by the government and shunned by the media. They still want to be heroes. He's of course crossed paths with many Youngblood characters, but there's still potential dialogue with Shaft, and Badrock, Youngblood characters I recommended to be added in previous fighter speculation videos. He's real old and he hits hard thanks to his new gene DNA. It's another pretty niche pick for the roster. Brigade is just another one of Image's superhero teams that gets little recognition, just like Youngblood, but could round out one of these Image Comics packs so well. I think they would have added Brit at this point, and he's just like a bigger, tougher Brit. I think that's what to think for the moveset. Number 1. Shadowhawk. Darkwing Beware. Image Comics has been doing Black Batman long before anyone else got on it. I really think DC movies will get on it one day, by the way, but Shadowhawk. He's got lots of things that make his character unique. Paul Johnstone has a Batman-esque appearance and Wolverine claws. There's multiple people to take up the mantle, but I think Paul Johnstone is the best one to go with. Unfortunately, I didn't choose the one from the Pact. I know it may not make sense, being that one appeared and met with Invincible and all, but sorry. Paul Johnstone's iteration of the character is the one I think of when I think of Image United. He's been crossing over with the other characters since before Invincible was even born. They all met Sonic and friends together even. He'll break the opponent's back. It's what he does to criminals in the middle of the night. Turn them around and wham! Stabbed right through the spine. He does this to paralyze his enemies. It's a solution to Batman's no-kill rule. By the way, I have to mention, this character has, and in the run of his comics, had AIDS, because he died of it too. You see, all of these characters, all of these Image Comics characters I've mentioned in all of these videos so far, have STDs. No, just kidding. All these characters are a product of their time period. Chapel's Tale, which I didn't mention earlier, is quite interesting, and also involves getting AIDS. A special serum of AIDS that was threatened to be activated by Jason Wynn if he didn't kill Al Simmons, Spawn. I know it's a charged subject, and I apologize, but this is happening time and time again because the characters are a product of their time period. The stories they tell are very heavily influenced by the ongoings of those times, and you can't blame them for making stories that features prominent ongoings from the world around them. It's absolutely very significant to the character's story. It's the intention of the original creator was to tell this kind of message, and that's why he should be the one that's featured in Invincible Versus. So leave a like if you're a fan of Shadowhawk. Thanks so much for checking out another Invincible Versus Image Comics / Kirkman Universe DLC character speculation video. Do you have any suggestions for my next one? Still plenty of Image Comics characters to choose from. A wide gallery of heroes, freaks, detectives, geniuses, and more. Who's your very favorite from Image Comics? Did I cover them already? Be sure to let me know down below. Thanks for watching. Support the game to support the chance of some extra DLC. Play Invincible Versus now.